Syreeta Drake is a registered nurse, nurse educator, and esthetician who believes in empowering people and helping them realize their dreams. She is a shalom speaker called to speak the absolute truth with relative sensitivity. Her poetic expression deals with real life and is very spiritual and versatile in nature, covering addiction, abortion, molestation, street and domestic violence, cancer, and empowerment. She published her first book, The Crack Chronicles Volume 1, Dissection of a Demon, in 2013, and is currently working on her second book. Residing in Comstock Park, Michigan, Syreeta is a devoted wife and mother who remains actively involved in the community as a featured speaker, poet, health, and wellness educator, and facial services provider. Without further ado, if we could give her a round of applause.
Auntie Priscilla told me to just say a little bit yesterday about like what I do. So primarily I'm teaching nursing students. I'm tenured nursing faculty, and I'm also a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. But in that role, I pretty much just volunteer my services out in the community because of the need. The mental health need is very great. So this brain health thing is very near and dear to my heart. Thank you to all the speakers that went before me. And I keep hearing a lot about words, and words have so much power. And when I was at the clinical site with my student Thursday at the psychiatric hospital, she ended up being triggered by some things that she had seen, and we can't touch the patients. You can imagine how that could go kind of left. So I told her that I have learned how to hug people with my words. So words have a lot of power. So I'm just gonna do a portion of the poem that everybody likes that I did for you last night. So I will do a portion of it. And so this poem is called King. And here it is. And if you hear something like, you can just, just want to be respectful of everything. So, you are king. It doesn't matter what the world says about you. I will never doubt you, for life is not possible without you. You are king. You are the carrier of seed, ordained to have authority and lead. I will not water this down with brevity, for you deserve longevity. And I would either recite this breathlessly to catapult you into your destiny. So stand up and reign, king. Whatever you give to me, I give it back multiplied, as I am the manifestation of what has been extracted from your side. I am connected to you, king. I don't know why some treat you so unwell. Maybe they are too blind to tell or simply cannot spell who you are. But see, words have creative power. So I choose to use them wisely and not needlessly devour your efforts or your existence. I speak deliberately and with insistence. I offer you reprieve from life's trenches, erecting skyscrapers instead of ditches. I know the world can be hostile and malicious. So let me help you keep your vision. Open your eyes and see what I see. You are king. We speak the same math, passionate exponential equations laid on a foundation built to last. Because you plus me really equals 3, as we connect on all levels with the Supreme Being spiritually. See, I carry you in my spirit so I can speak a word in season whenever you should need to hear it. Words of affirmation, encouragement, and endearment. When you come home, you enter your throne. And though others may seek to dethrone you, emasculate and disown you, from mental to physical prison, back to mental prison, and between you and me, trying to place division. But I am not confused about your identity or your word. So sit back and allow me to pour into you, King. Your eyes reveal chronicles that your mouth may never speak. I hear the decibels of your tears, no matter how softly or silently you weep. See, I count your tears as precious and could never brand them cheap. This is why I rise up early, offering fervent prayers as you sleep. See, you can rest with me. Lay your head in my lap, and I will not use your vulnerability against you. Never could I diminish you. My one desire is to build you so that you might see yourself through the eyes of grace. The automatic smile that adorns my face when I see a man in his rightful place as king. Femininity exudes from me when I'm in your presence because the security you bestow on me leaves no room for questions. I value your input. So as you cover me without smothering me, you protect the wholeness of me. And I reciprocate by demonstrating your worth to me. So with all honesty and certainty, you make me feel safe and precious concurrently. So seal me with your signet ring, King. There is no vacillation in my dedication. I need you to be the fullness of God's creation. So when the troubles of this life desire to make you complacent, I stand in harmonious support so you can face it, conquering without residue or traces. For I believe in you, King. You are king, kind, intelligent, needed and gifted. Bring the ability to solve mysteries and keep our communities lifted. Your kinesthetic ingenuity gives me nepotism gratuitously. I tell you this with such fluency because your acknowledgement should grow purely without any threat of truancy. The world needs you, uniquely and completely, authoritatively and chiefly. See, I don't care about the cuffs and shackles, warrants for child support, or needless traffic stops. Because try as they might, they cannot trespass on the essence of what you got. From spiritual battles to war tactics, the world treats you as a pain fanatic. But victory is here, so grab it, and whatever you need from me, just ask it. And I'll give it to you, King. See, if I could find the words to say in the most complete of ways, what my heart cannot convey, then let it be this day. For King, you are to me what the leaves are to a tree, what honey is to a bee, protected and yet so sweet. I still don't think you understand me. See, King, you are to me what the waves are to the sea, a true compliment indeed, my life raft when in need. King, you are to life what the sun is to the sky, a husband to a wife, the quenching rain when it's been dry. It is within you to nurse a dying heart to help, instilling gifts of immeasurable wealth. So very giving of yourself. So when you love, it's deeply felt. When you love, you do so in a way that is timeless and classic. Allow this sentiment to tether you in times of madness. For as surely as the earth still rotates on its axis, I pour out love in a fashion that only God himself surpasses.